Now, if you were at UK Tattoo Fest, you would have walked past a person who was dressed head to toe in Victorian clothing with a big old top hat on and his face painted like a voodoo skeleton, and that person would have been the Voodoo Doctor. Now, what the Voodoo Doctor sells is just wonderful, beautiful artwork. He has ethically sourced spider webs that they get from their own garden, and then he makes art out of them. He puts them on antiques, old Bible pages. We're talking like 18th century Bible pages. I'm looking at my wall now and I've got some of his artwork there. I've got a Bride of Frankenstein on an old Bible page, and she's got a big old spider web in her hair. The things that he does is just magnificent. So thank you so much for talking to me. This is an interview with the Voodoo Doctor. Stay to the end because he tells you where you can find his artwork online and in real life.
So I am the Voodoo Doctor, and my name is Albert, tell you that, and I do real preserved spider webs.
Okay, so how do you get real preserved spider webs?
So the actual method of preserving them is a secret, but all the webs are from our garden. We have over 300 spiders, 6 different species.
So you're not afraid of spiders then?
No, definitely not.
Have you ever had a spider bite you?
Maybe when I was about 10 years old, yes, I think. I was 10 years old and I got a little spider bite. I was putting my fingers when I shouldn't.
So where did it come about of you deciding, I want to make a business of preserving spider webs?
So it all started, we collect all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff in our house. I made a couple of little preserved webs for our house, for ourselves, and then people seen it on social media, and they kept asking, where did I get them from? So it started from that, so I started making more and more, and started with mates, close friends, relatives, and now it's we sell worldwide, and we do often like events, tattoo conventions, and gothic alternative markets.
So with the spider web, so it's not just a spider web on in a frame. You also have it on vintage pieces of kind of artwork, paper, literature. Kind of explain that a little bit, because I can see it and I know what it is. So explain it to somebody who can't see it.
So yes, so we use a lot of like antique and vintage materials. So it all started again, we got an antique Bible from the 1800s, and that's how I started it. So I was looking at our webs, and I was looking at the Bible pages, the illustrations in particular, and I was thinking to myself, I think it will look good together. And so that's how I started kind of like combining them. And the other thing I like to do is combining my art with spider-related stuff, like in literature as well, because even in the Bible there's 2 bits were actually mentioning spiders and webs in the Bible.
Oh, I love that so much. So would you say, like the alternative community, what would you say to anyone on the outside looking into the community, what would you say that we're like?
Weird and wonderful. Is that what you...
No, that's perfect. No, that's perfect. Like, so what is your favourite thing, would you say, about the alternative community?
I don't know. I like the fashion. I like the clothing. I like to meet new people because in the art scene, when we go in selling stuff as well, you see all sorts of different people. You see goths, you see ladies and like fellows as well in Victorian kind of clothes, and you see the rockabilly like people as well, metalheads. So I love the whole scene. So it's just the whole look of it and the whole vibe of it. It's really good.
It's almost like all the little off bits of the scene and how we all different, but we all come together because we all support each other.
Yes, that's it, yes. Yeah.
Okay, so the last thing is I am going to create a playlist to play on my radio show of UK Tattoo Fest. So if you could choose any song to go on that playlist, what would it be and why?
Oh my God, so it will be hard to choose because I like rockabilly and blues.
Right.
And so I like a lot of, because I play harmonica, so I like anything like Muddy Waters, so maybe like Hoochie Coochie Man, or I like again Jimi Hendrix, and again connected to my business name as well, Voodoo Child. So stuff like that, yeah. Okay,
so I will choose one. So if anyone wants to find you and how to buy your artwork, where can they find you?
So we do have a website, it's thevoodoodoctors.co.uk, but it's quite often off because we have markets almost every weekend of the year. But I always encourage people to find us on social media, on Instagram and Facebook. So on Instagram, it's the Voodoo Doctors, and Voodoo Doctors. Yes, sorry, Voodoo Doctor. So yeah, I need to check. So yeah, it is Voodoo Doctor, and on Facebook, it's called the Voodoo Doctors Shop. And we also stock in 2 shops, physical shops in the UK. So there's one in Manchester, in the Affleck's Palace, on the 3rd floor. It's in a Nevermore taxidermy shop.
Wow.
And we also stock in Birmingham, in Digbeth, in the God's Playground shop.
Yeah. Oh, I know where that is. Yes,
Yes.
I've got a few friends who do that
Yeah.
there. I love that. Thank you.
Thank you.
So much for taking the time to talk to me.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you. Right, what I'll do